it. Wait for it.
Is it there? Did we get it figured out?
OMG, guys, wait a second. Do you see me?
I see you. Does anybody else see us? That's the question.
Right? Oh, yeah, I see Leah.
Hi! Yay! Does anybody else see us?
I see Leah on the
That's
live.
the question.
Right? But I don't see
Oh,
me.
yeah,
I see Leah.
Hi!
Hi, guys.
Does anybody else see us?
I see Leah on the live. I need to mute something. But I don't see me. Oh, yeah, I see Leah. Okay. Hi, guys. Oh. Okay. Oh.
I'm here. It was just going funny, so.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Can you guys see us? Hi. I know I can see you on the live stream feed, but I don't see me.
We will get this figured out. We're new to this whole live streaming a hangout thing. Ricky.
I am 100% sure that y'all are used to this. I don't know if they can hear me. I think they can hear you.
Okay. Let me see.
Okay, but they can hear us both. That's really all that matters.
Okay, good.
I only see 2 people at one time. One day.
Okay, it's not just me. Whatever.
That's okay. I like your face. All right. Hi, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for joining. I really appreciate it. I'm so excited to talk about dramas.
Me too. Let's do this.
Okay, so why don't you introduce yourself and we'll get started.
Okay, I'm Leah. I'm the zombie mama. What else is there to say? I'm a mom. I watch dramas and listen to K-pop and write about it a lot. There we go. Is that good enough?
Yes. Okay, she's also like uber professional and like is an actual K-pop person, like Hallyu professional. So I always get really nervous when I talk to you guys because
No.
my only qualification is I'm a certified fangirl who's willing to put myself on YouTube after a couple drinks. So, like, that's who I am.
What are you doing with this with drinks? You should have told me. I would have prepared my own liquid courage for this. Doing this with water. Water.
I mean, water's good too, but
not when it comes out your nose. Don't make me laugh.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're talking about dramas. I freaking love dramas, and this month has been killing me with all of the shows. I just can't.
What are you watching right now? Just out of curiosity, before we dive into the things we said we were going to talk about, what are you watching?
I'm watching that. Well, I started Rebel Thief Who Stole the People, but I'm only 1 episode in, 1.5. But what I'm really watching is My Secret Romance. That's what I'm like most watching. I love it. I know it's like kind of got like that drama fever
It's
quality to it, but I love it.
I'm trying to think of how I would describe it. I don't know. It's addictive. It's great. It's fun. I like it. I'm enjoying watching it. Oh my gosh. Jin-wook is so stinking petty. I mean, he's the lead, so you expect that from him, but oh my word. He holds a grudge like nobody's business.
Right? It's ridiculous.
I don't know. I mean, it's getting now, like in the new episodes where he's more like getting cute about it. But those first few episodes, he was just a jerk, which I know is, standard drama male lead, but still.
Yes, no, I totally agree. So I've been randomly switching off the video back and forth. I don't know how I'm doing it though. So y'all are
when you talk.
Huh?
Right? Okay. Anyway.
Oh, that's possible. So yeah. So I love that show so much. And I wasn't going to watch My Secret Romance. And then I started getting all these messages from these lovely people that I know. And you guys were like, all of like our friends, subscribers, K-pop fam, K-drama fam were like, have you been watching this? Are we allowed to even watch this? Like, everyone was like,
not a normal start to a drama.
Not even a little bit.
I was watching like this going, is this okay?
Right? And then I kept thinking about it and I was like, really, this is no worse than like any other show ever.
But it's just not normal for a drama. And that's like, is it okay? Really? I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't watch this one with children around.
There's actual like shirts coming off, like what? And back muscles. Things.
But you know what was great about that whole beginning thing? And there's a lot, but the whole like when he paused and like got her permission.
Yes. Oh.
What kind of guy does that? I'm like, okay, he's set to be a hero, even if he does turn out to be a jerk, which we all knew he would. But he got her permission first. It wasn't forced in any way.
No, like he stopped and he looked at her and he was like, wait, are we doing this? Are we not doing this? And then went for it.
So I was like, okay, let's do this. And I loved that. I thought that was fantastic.
Absolutely. Okay, so we have like quite a few people here. I'm so excited, guys.
I know.
Okay, so Keep Calm Carrie, which by the way, I love your username, my friend. And she said, I'm totally okay with K-drama boys to be without shirts more often.
Who isn't? I mean, let's just be honest. We're all okay with that, aren't we?
Yes. Gwendolyn said he asked 3 times waiting for her to go forward, right? And I was like, go, girl, go. Like, do you?
Oh, that made me like the whole drama right there. Nothing was forced. Nothing was being mean. I mean, he was a gentleman about the whole thing, and that was like that sets a good tone for a
he was a gentleman right up until, to Luis's point, like he pulled her on top of him, and I was like, damn.
Yeah. Well, then it was okay because she'd already given her permission.
So. Right, exactly. No, it was totally okay. The whole thing was fine.
No, it was fine. It was totally fine.
Oh my gosh. So yeah. How many of y'all are watching this? Are you guys watching this? I'm trying to see who else is here. Lola's here and Wendy. And Devin, who said she's going through KBS weekend dramas. I just finished Wang's Family. I've heard of that and I haven't watched it.
I haven't watched it either. Sorry. Trying to read comments and keep up on the conversation. It's a little tricky.
No. Right? Okay. Aaron said only 1.5 episodes of Rebel. You have so much greatness to look forward to. Absolutely true.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not gonna lie. It really sucked me in.
It is so good. Sorry, I am like totally geeking out over this drama because every episode and I watch it and I go, okay, I know this drama is going to break my heart. I know it's going to kill me. I know it's going to end horribly because it's a period drama and it's going to be terrible, but oh my word, it's so good. I'm like going to cry because it's so good. And I'm like, Honky Dong is the man. He is so great. I'm like, who needs a superhero when you have this guy around and he has superhuman powers? So maybe he is a superhero, but my word. No, okay, I'm okay.
It really got me from like the very first, the part of the first episode that I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch this and be addicted to it, is that like him and the Emperor, whoever, are having like that initial conversation, and he's like, but you're poor, and he's like, how could you be great if you're poor? And he's like, well, you're an asshole and you're the emperor, so like.
I just watched that episode this afternoon and I'm like, oh, this was at the beginning.
Right?
So much story. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit spazzy, but I really, really, really like this drama. I'm like, it's so good. I don't know how it compares to like the other Hongildongs because I know this story has been told like 18 bazillion different times, but I like this one a lot. And I like Yoon Kyun Sang as Hongildong because the dude is like 80 feet tall and he towers over everybody else in the whole drama. So he has this huge giant presence, not just as his character, but like his just
Physically.
standing there. He's like head and shoulders taller than every other person in this cast. And so he's just there. And you're like, oh my word. You can totally see this guy. He could crush you if he wanted to, or he could give you the best bear hug ever. And either way, he's just the man. He's so great. He's my new hero.
You're making me think that I need to start binge watching, and I don't really have any time because I'm driving to Chicago tomorrow, so I don't have any time to binge watch it.
I know. Well, no. Certain person lives in Chicago, and we are kind of going to see each other on Friday. So if you didn't have anything to do after the concert, I got a big TV and unlimited episodes.
I'm totally down. Okay, so Louis said, which one are you talking about now? We're talking about Rebel Thief Who Stole the People, even though I haven't really seen more than like 1.5 episodes. Yeah, so Erin said it's so good. Period dramas are my go-to, but this may be one of my favorites, which I am kind of like 50-50 on period dramas. I really like certain aspects of them, and then so Leah said something the other day that I totally agree with. It's like no one's ever gets like a happy ending, I feel like. Or they don't show you, they suffer so much. And I'm just like, there has to have been a happy person in ancient Korea. Like it has to have been a thing.
I'm like, from the founding of this country, I don't think anyone in any period of Korean history was happy. They all have miserable lives. And even all these side characters, I mean, this is why Hong Dong becomes the man that he becomes, is because the people are suffering so much. And I mean, they don't have to have a major role in the drama. Everybody's life sucks all the time, which is why I really like this one, because he's the hero that stands up and he fights for the people. And he stands up against the king, which nobody has ever done before. And he's like, listen, this isn't right. Stop doing this. And of course, the king doesn't stop because he's total words. He's all the words that I won't use because there are small children around. But yeah, this one, like I said, I'm pretty sure the end is going to break my heart because I haven't watched a period drama that didn't break my heart at the end. But I love this one so much.
Okay, so I'm going to agree with Wendelin. So Wendelin in the comments said that she likes the fantasy period dramas because they're a little bit lighter, and I totally agree. I love the sci-fi fantasy dramas. I think they're amazing, and I love all the flying and the floating, and there's like more romance, and they're a little less like tragic all the time.
And that's exactly why you need to watch this drama, because there's that touch of supernatural, because Hong Dong, he has supernatural strength.
Yeah.
And so you get the flying and you get the super awesome, like he can pound a rock in half or break a tree with his fists, or, you know, he has this amazing strength, which he uses to help the people. And, you know, you spend the whole time watching this drama and everybody talks about the child warrior who they never grow up into adults because they're always something happens to them when they're young, and he's like the child warrior who survives. So you have this touch of supernatural and you have like this Robin Hood feel to it, but it's better, and he's awesome, and he's got his band of merry men, which is not his merry men, it's like his 7 brothers or whatever, but they are all so cool.
Okay, so fine, I'm gonna watch all of it this weekend. And okay, so let's see. Cassie said, I've never watched a period drama. Should I start with this one or a different one? And then Louis said Scarlet Heart. Okay, Scarlet Heart is not a one to watch if you want to have like happy feelings in your life. Like I legit went through a period of depression and I couldn't figure out what was going on. And then I realized that damn show like was affecting my life because I was so into it. But it's amazing. I highly recommend it. But just like know that you're gonna be like emotionally invested. So I don't know. It depends on just what you want from your show.
You're gonna put so much of yourself into that drama, Scarlet Heart, when you watch it, and then when you get to the end, it's gonna hurt. I would just throw that out there. If you haven't seen it and you get to the end, you're going to regret every moment that you spent invested in this drama. And it's wonderful. I love the drama, and the DP was amazing, and I will forever love The Fourth Prince. But oh my word, that is not the one to start with.
No, I maybe wouldn't start there. What was that one with Park Bo Gum that he just did that just ended?
Moon.
Moon Lover, not Moon Lovers.
Moon Lovers.
Moonlight Over Clouds.
Yes, that Moonlight Drama Clouds.
Moonlight Over Clouds is a really good place to start, in my opinion. Devin
Again, fell apart at the end for me. The end just didn't make me happy. It was okay, but it wasn't the best.
I'm pretty much with you on that, but I mean, as a total, it was a really good show and a really good place to start. And
yes.
Devin said she's not really about the sword fighting and the blood, so that actually is probably a good one to start with because there is some sword fighting, but less than every other period drama I've ever seen. So,
you know which one I really liked? I really liked Yang Hua, his Three Musketeers, the take on the Three Musketeers, and they transferred it to Joseon. I liked it. It was like the only drama I've ever watched Yang Hua in, and I was like, okay, he's actually a pretty good actor. And you know, it's the story of the Three Musketeers. So it was fun. It wasn't like heavy political, and it wasn't really gross like some of the sword fighting can be. I thought it was super fun, but I don't know if that's a good place to start. But I enjoyed it, and
I haven't seen that one yet. It's like up next on my ones to watch. But yeah. So people were saying like I ugly cried. Yeah, like ugly cried, guys. I ugly cried on YouTube. Like I did a reaction video to one of probably like I don't think I've ever cried that much during a show, like probably ever, and I freaking posted it on YouTube for everybody. Like,
oh my word,
it was not good, and I didn't even know what to do with myself. Like my heart was breaking, and it was just like a real thing.
So, you know what I really ugly cried in was Goblin. Oh, that was ugly. And I tried to watch Train to Busan like right after all those goblin feels hit me, and so I ugly cried in that too. I've never ugly cried in a zombie movie before, but now I have.
Oh my gosh, I haven't seen it yet, and I probably will ugly cry because I also ugly cried over that. My New Year's resolution at one point was not to ugly cry on YouTube anymore, for the whole year, because I also ugly cried during that. Which actually, now that I think about it, you guys might not have seen those videos because they got taken down. But on my channel, yeah. But I did, if you saw them in the beginning, I ugly cried in literally every single freaking reaction because that show just like every time I was like, I got it. I'm not going to cry. And then I would start crying again.
No, it tears your heart out. It's so bad. Again, if you want to watch Train to Busan this weekend, I have it.
That's a good one. Gwendolyn said she ugly cried during Train to Busan too. Cassie's only made it through 4 episodes of Goblin. It hasn't finished it yet. So Cassie, you need to get on that because it's so much better.
Sleep is not important.
Sleep is overrated. Far wrong. Oh, K-pop converters. Hi, ladies. I love you guys so much. Your channel is awesome. I ugly cried during Far Wrong. I'm gonna I got I
have no comments because I didn't watch that one.
I have like a army confession. I maybe didn't like love Hwarong as much as I wanted to love Hwarong. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, like I cried during that episode and like I was invested, but I wasn't like as heavily invested in that show as I wanted to be. Like I have been so much more heavily invested in Hyung-sik now that I've seen Strong Woman Do Bong Soon. Like I'm so much more invested in him after watching that show than I was Hwarong. Like
I think everybody in the world can say that. They're very invested in Strong Woman Do Bong Soon kind of killed us all, didn't it?
Oh, I loved everything about it. I don't know if sorry, got me fit. That's how much I love it. Like I really can't even. So I don't know if y'all have watched Strong Woman Do Bong Soon, but like Hyung-sik. First, I love everyone in that show so much. So much. And Hyung-sik just made me like want to cuddle him and love him, and he's so much taller than everybody, so he's not really a pocket person, but I feel like he's a pocket person.
I just think he's fantastic. Because I'm not biased at all. No.
Devin had an army confession that she hasn't seen Hwarang either, so I'm not the only army that sucks.
You're not. I haven't watched it either. It's okay to not watch a drama, and it's really bad because I actually talked to Minho about this drama, and
You what? Story time. Stop. Story time.
Okay.
Look at the comments. But we need to have story time. You talk to Minho, A, about this drama, B, what the hell?
Okay, it was totally random and by accident. Well, it wasn't by accident, but I was working for K-pop stars at the moment, and I was covering when Shiny was here in Chicago last May. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, they're like, hey, you want to interview them? And of course, I'm like, sure. So I knew that he was working on a drama, and part of my questions at the time were, can you tell us anything about the drama and whatnot? And all he said was, it's a historical drama. I had to do a lot of training for the horseback riding and the riding and stuff. Very typical, they had the questions beforehand, so it was all very, prepared and everything. Just like if you ever interview or talk to anybody, everything has to be like lined up, and everything is approved beforehand, and so there's no surprises or anything usually. And but anyway, yeah, so I asked him about it, and then I was like, okay, cool, I'll watch it when it comes out. I'm looking forward to it. But then it came out and everybody said it was terrible, so I didn't watch it.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's really not. I wouldn't say it's terrible at all. There's some super cute moments, and there are just some things I had issues with. The whole fact that the whole time she that this romance is happening between them and their brother and sister. I know that they get it worked out, but that put a severe
that's
in my mouth. It just made me feel super icky about it for so many episodes. It's like when they do the Sunder thing in a drama where the lead guy is bad, but he's bad for so long that you end up just not. It's when second lead syndrome comes in. It's kind of how I felt about that whole thing. Basically, I had second lead syndrome the whole time.
I have that 98% of the dramas that I watched, so I'm okay. I know how to deal with that.
Exactly. Erin said if I hadn't liked Hyung-sik and Hwarang, I wouldn't have watched Strong Women. I probably would not have watched Strong Women as quickly and as diligently as I did if I didn't think that he was going to be amazing in it. So I totally agree with Erin. Watching him in Hwarang is what made me switch over and watch Strong Woman Do Bong Soon. And thank God I did, because his acting was amazing.
Wasn't it? I actually started watching it because of Park Bo-young. I think she's adorable and I love her. And so that's actually why I started watching Do Bong Soon. But yes, he is adorable, and his acting and the chemistry between those two. So many happy feelings. So many happy. It just made me happy. They're so cute together. They're perfect together.
They're so cute. And I'm going to tell you, when I found out that, what's their faces from
Weightlifting Fairy?
Weightlifting Fairy were actually dating. I was like, oh my God, does that mean that it's going to be true? But Hyung-sik and Park Bo-young, because they're so
everybody wants them to be together. They're so cute together. They're so cute. And I didn't even have second lead syndrome. I love Jisoo, but I had no problems passing him over in this drama. I was like, buddy, you had your chance and you blew it. You blew it for a decade. You blew it. So
he totally had his chance. I didn't feel bad for him at all. Although I do feel okay, I need Jisoo to be a lead in a show. I need that in my life because I freaking love that kid. He's actually, the fact that he was the second lead and Hyung-sik was the lead male, is what made me watch that show more than anything else. So yeah.
Yes, Jisoo needs a lead role. Please. I'm so tired of crying over that boy. Even if I didn't have second lead syndrome, I still felt really bad for him in this drama, even though it was all his fault. I need a drama where I don't feel bad for him.
That's exactly what I need in my life. Oh, let's see. So, okay, the piano kiss. Oh my God, the piano kiss.
Sorry.
I just can't even. I just have y'all, that. And then when I was going, I didn't even realize he cried during that scene. Like one little lonely tear fell down his face when he was staring deeply into her, like soulfully into her eyes with his cute little elfin face. And I was just like gone. I was like, dear Jesus, like
He
sign me up.
killed me through the whole thing because he was so madly in love with her. And we're like, how do you think that? Like,
Exactly. He was so in love with her from the start, which, oh wait, someone just said that. Who was that? I don't remember. There was a comment where someone just said like he was so smitten with her from the beginning, and like that is exactly what it is. Like there was no playing games. Like he from the beginning saw her, liked her, was all about it, and liked her for who she was, and then was like, "You're mine. I'm gonna get you." Like there was no waffling or like hiding how he felt or anything like that. Well, I mean there was a little bit hiding how he felt, but
it was pretty obvious, pretty.
yeah, exactly.
Open.
Everyone else knew except for
Here's
him.
my heart. Take it.
Oh, Lola said it. Lola. I'm totally on board with Lola that he loved her from the beginning, and that was like amazing.
I agree. Totally.
That tear, though, I literally didn't notice that tear until I was going back and editing like my drama reaction or my drama review. I literally didn't notice the tear until later, which, I mean, like, if I'm being completely honest, based off the number of times I watched that scene, which we're not going to admit to, but it was maybe more than twice. And I can't believe I missed it. It was so cute.
Seriously, the only thing I didn't like about that drama were all of the thugs. So annoying by the end that they started to take away from the main plot of the story. Like going off to the fake Indian priest and all of that. I was like, why did you add that? It didn't bring anything to the story, and it started to irritate me. I tried to overlook it for the sake of my lovely couple, but
no, there's actually, I mean, as much as I love this show, there was a couple of glaring things that I didn't appreciate as much. Yeah. Yes. So, K-pop converse, real quick, we have to backtrack. She didn't know that he had a tear. There was a tear. It's when he's staring soulfully in her face. So you need to go back and rewatch that because he did. And there's just like a little bit of tear that went whatever and just slowly slipped down his face. It was amazing. Yeah. And Cassie said, I wasn't a huge fan of the pretending to be gay thing. I didn't mind the pretending to be gay thing. I actually thought it like brought a lot of comedy. Like those scenes brought some comedy to it, and I didn't think it was done too disrespectfully. I just didn't like that they brought up he was in so much trouble socially for this whole like gay theme, and then they never dealt with it. Like it just like went away after episode 8, and they never talked about it again. So had there been like some like social discussion, I would have been like a lot better with it. And then I'm with you, like the thugs and that weird like monk guy, like that whole subplot meant nothing, and his family just disappeared. Like he's a Chable heir who's about to marry the walnut shop girl. Like someone had to have had a problem with that. Like, and I would have much preferred instead of having the scenes with the gangsters, like having a scene with his family again.
At the same time, I'm really, really glad there was no like evil potential mother-in-law to step in and be like, you know, kimchi slap her across the face or something. It was nice to not have that whole tension with evil moms and stuff. I mean, her mom was bad enough. I did not appreciate the fact that her mom was so abusive.
That I'm calling it. I'm throwing a bullshit flag because there is no way. Like in the very last episode where they're just like, she's like, oh no, he fell and hit his head on a corner of a chair. I was like, no, he did not. There's no what happened. They rewrote that because of all the flack they were getting. I absolutely believe in my heart that that is not how that was supposed to go.
No, she beat the crap out of her husband all the time, and she was a horrible mother. She spoiled her son, and she did some like crap, and I didn't like her at all. And then the whole sucking up because he's a Chable and whatever.
Not my thing.
No.
Someone said, ugh, the weird subplots. Yes, with the weird subplots. I feel like I need wine now. Yes, you do. A lot of people say that to me, that they watch me and feel like they need to drink. I'm not sure really if that's a good thing or not, but it's my gift to the world. I make everyone else seem like it's okay to drink.
I should have planned this better. I could have joined you.
Oh, let's see. No, Gwendolyn said, no, with him taking over the group and having already introduced her, they knew they couldn't say anything. Oh, yeah. And then the thugs were hilarious, but near the end, I was just done with them. Yes, I totally agree. Like, they had their moment and their part, but like towards the end, it was just like too much. Yeah.
There was absolutely nothing they were bringing to the story anymore. It was just gross, and they dragged out that whole poop wine thing for far too long.
Too long. It was good for one episode, and then after that, didn't need to happen.
No, not at all.
Lola said classic domestic abuse. Exactly, it was a classic domestic abuse excuse. Like, oh, he fell down. I was like, that's like, I don't know if that was a cultural. Sometimes I feel like I miss things in dramas from a cultural perspective a little bit, and I wasn't sure if that was like one of those things I missed, because like in America, that is a classic thing to say when you're being abused at home. Like, I fell down and hit my face. So like for them to use that as an excuse, I was like, like that was just taking it too far. It was so weird.
Didn't work for me at all. It didn't make me happy.
Devin said, that's how I found you. I wanted someone to drink with. Oh, I'm happy Nanny is here from Canada. So I just want to say hi, because we talk about dramas all the time and I love it. The teens were funny too, but I feel like they were in the show for too long. Yes. All of those weird subplots were too long. Like the teenagers that she was like, no, Luna too, and I was like, no, that's been done.
Yeah. The creepy bad guy, he was good. He was a really good villain as far as villain.
He was amazing. Did you know that was his first acting job? Like, I can't find that he was an actor anywhere else, but he's friends with what's his face? Super cute. He was in that drama, Uncontrollably Fond. He's super cute. They're all super cute. I don't know why I'm saying that. Like, that is going to differentiate him from anyone else.
Everybody is super cute all the time.
Well, whatever. He's friends with a lot of really good actors, but I can't believe he hadn't acted before. Because some of his eye contact moments, he was literally just staring into the screen, and all you're seeing are his eyes, and it just looked like pure evil. And
he was just, oh my gosh, he scared the crap out of me. He was a horrible person, and he was a really good bad guy. Like, he had brains, and he knew how to use them.
Yes, like, he was super smart. He wasn't like a dumb bad guy. Also, basically everyone else knew I was talking about Kim Woo-bin except for me. So yes, I was having he's good friends with Kim Woo-bin is what I'm trying to say. And I like that all of you guys knew that except for me. I'm having like a serious moment. Did it flip you out when he turned handsome? Yes. Like when he like gets like the bad guy when he's I think that's what you're talking about, right, Gwendolyn?
Yeah.
When he like gets his hair cut and like puts on a suit and like goes to like the office building to get her. I'm like, whoa, what? Like he was super cute. He's a model in real life.
He was, wasn't he? Here is a model. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling when he was, putting the bandage on that wound and he didn't have a shirt on, and you're like, what kind of a bad guy has that physique? I don't know, but I appreciated it.
I mean, I guess he had to carry all the girls off. And then, like, it was followed directly with him giving, like, the most murderous glance I've ever seen in a show.
Right?
And I was like, whoa, wait, how do I feel right now? I
can't process this. My brain doesn't know which way to go with this.
No, not at all.
I would like to see him out of the dramas, not as a murderous villain.
Absolutely. That would be really good. Okay, one thing. Okay, I had a serious moment, though, of, like, problem, and it had to do with the final scene. So if you have not seen, like, the final, like, how they capture the bad guy, you need to plug your ears, because I have an issue with all of that. I have such an issue. He's a table heir. Like, he has money and security and has, like, a security department, and her BFF is a police officer, yet somehow the grand plan was to send her in there against a sniper rifle with a bulletproof vest on. And I know that's a little bit. And I was like, really? Like, that is not a plan, like, at all. That's not a plan.
It was a horrible idea. Horrible. I mean, I get that she has superhuman strength and whatnot, But seriously, what if he had aimed for her head? What if he had aimed for any other part of her body that wasn't covered by that vest? I'm sorry, but no matter how strong she is, she can't fight off the bullet that goes through her brain.
Yes, and that's all I could think about the whole time. I was like, well, what if he gets her somewhere else? Like, clearly he wasn't going to, but still.
Right? I'm just like, this is the dumbest thing ever. I'm like, both of you guys claim that you love her, and then you let her go off and do this crazy thing, and you're okay with it, and everybody's like, oh, this is wonderful. And I'm like, no. No. So much no.
Yeah, and all of a sudden she like became Catwoman. She jumped up on top of that container. She takes her earpiece out, and I was like, "Girl, like you have needed these boys in every situation that has come up so far. Like you need to stop. Like stop it."
I know. Oh, the things we love about dramas. Because seriously, there's just no.
I really did love this drama. I really did love it. I know it's a lot of things.
It was adorable. It was great. It was a lot of fun to watch, but there was still just, oh my gosh, no. But that's kind of how every drama goes, isn't it?
Yes, you're like, I don't get it. I still love them though. So I mean, I will never quit watching K-dramas. They hook me so much.
Oh, it's so bad. My addiction only grows.
And Trixie is here in the chat. Hey, Trixie. She's a special friend of mine. So what other dramas are you guys watching right now? I mean, so My Secret Romance, I'm not quite caught up. I have one more episode to watch, which I'm probably going to watch tonight. After I pack to go see Card. And then, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty much just watching that, and then The Thief Who Stole the People. And I just finished up a Chinese drama.
I'm watching Radiant Office. Are you watching that? Anybody watching that? Oh my word. Somebody please.
Let's see. Gwendolyn's watching Medical Examiner 10. K-pop Converters is watching Love Lady Love Lie, which I have heard a lot of like good things about, that it's like super cute, and I think it's got some K-pop kids in it, if I'm not mistaken. Lovely Love Lie is sweet. Nirvana on Fire. I can't start another C-drama. They're so long. Like, I just don't know if I can do it. Radiant Office. So Gwendolyn's watching Radiant Office with you.
Yes! I think it's because we talked to her and told her to watch it.
There you go. That'll do it. I'm watching The Liar and His Lover, Trevor. Oh, I saw some things on that too. I think I saw a Drama Fever commercial on The Liar and His Lover. Let's see. I'm watching Gong for the first time. Gong.
Yes. Oh, I love that drama. It's been forever since I watched it, but it's so great. Oh,
I don't know what that is.
It's an old drama. It's old, and it like takes place kind of in an alternate reality. It's like if the Korean monarchy were still going on today, and like this common girl she gets sucked into the palace and she has to marry the prince, and like they're married but they hate each other, and then they so good. It's really, 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 really good.
Gwendolyn saying Gong is good and really annoying. Let's see. Is it The Liar and His Love is an interesting look in the behind the scenes of the K-pop industry. It's kind of sad. Honestly, I think all the behind the scenes of the K-pop industry are ridiculously sad. My heart can't take it. So I'll try. Ooh. Let's see. Sweet and Sad. One of the members of Crude Play. The boy band in Lovely Love Lies and Unique. Yeah. Okay. I knew there was K-pop kids in that.
And Joy is in it too, right? Joy.
Yes, Joy is in it.
Yes.
Gong is kind of annoying at times, Cassie said. There's so far mixed reviews in the comment section on this show.
And it is an older drama, so it has lots of cheese that you would, expect from an older drama. But oh my gosh, it is so good. I enjoyed it.
Lola's watching Tunnels.
I want to watch that one, but I haven't started it yet because, I'm me and I start things late. But I can't find anybody who tell me if it was good or not, like if it's worth my time. I think it is. It looks good. But
all right, well, you're up. Is it worth our time to watch Tunnel? And someone else just said hi. Who was it? Oh, Diane. Hi, Diane. I'm so glad you tuned in. I'm really excited. Radiant Office. I need to watch today's episode. Okay, so
oh my gosh, I need to watch it too. Sorry.
No, you're good. I'm clearly behind on that one.
It's really good. I didn't expect it to be that good. Like I went in going, we'll see how it goes, because the whole I have a terminal illness and I'm gonna die. That kind of threw me off, But I decided, okay, I'm gonna try it anyway. I don't know if I should say whatever if you're watching it or not. Spoilers if I say more. Anyway, it's good. I enjoyed it a lot. I didn't think I would, but I am. Except I hate
I haven't seen it. So I need a list of dramas to watch, and then I need everyone to rate it for me. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a list of all the dramas y'all have recommended. I'll do it on Twitter. So I'm over there, and I'll make like a list, and you guys rate it.
Do a vote thing on... I can tell you the other ones I'm watching, but... Oh my gosh, somebody said W? Oh, word. No. I don't know. I have such strong feelings about W. I liked the first half of it, and then I hated the second half.
I'm gonna be real honest. So T and I had like some serious. Okay, W started a rift in our relationship, and it had to do with the fact that I did not like the first episode, and I didn't want to keep watching it, and she did, and then we both like felt like we started spitefully watching the opposite show of whatever the other one was watching, just for like months.
Oh no, that's terrible.
So I didn't finish watching it, but everyone else says that they love it so much, so I feel like I need to go back and watch it again.
I liked it like halfway through, and then I decided, I don't know if you want spoilers or not, so I don't know what to say, but there's just an episode where things just go downhill from there, and it really made me mad because I really, really enjoyed it up to that point, and I'm like, you killed it! You can't resurrect this because you killed it! And it just died for me.
Oh, let's see. Trixie's been watching My Secret Boss. And let's see. Yeah, pretty much everyone. Oh, Manhwa is better than Gong. Am I saying that right? Gong? So yeah.
You're asking the wrong person.
Okay, so here's where I am about spoilers. And like Chinese dramas cured me of any kind of like problem I ever had with spoilers. Because if y'all have ever watched a Chinese drama, like they give you a 5-minute intro that tells you everything that is going to happen in the plot. And at first I was like, why would they do this? This is stupid. But then I started watching my first Chinese drama, and like by halfway through, I was like, well, how are they going to get to this stupid plot point that I know is coming? Because you've been telling me for the last 25 episodes it's coming. And now then it like drew me in even more, because I was like, I know that somehow this is going to happen, and I don't know how. So I was like, yeah, I don't know.
I have yet to finish a Chinese drama. It's terrible to say that, but I have started several, and I cannot ever get myself to finish one. I don't know if it's because they're just so long or what it is, but I can't do it. I'm trying really, really hard with 10 Miles of Peach Blossoms. I'm on like episode 30, 32, 35, something like that. I don't know, but I still can't finish it. So bad.
I've been watching a lot of them. I think it's actually good. I'm really into them so far. But I mean, there's a couple that get a little long, but overall, I really like them. Let's see. Gwendolyn said, My Secret Boss is on My Shy Boss. I think that is what she meant, My Shy Boss, which I started watching. I'm like 4 episodes in. And I think it's super cute.
You need to finish it. That was so good.
It was super cute. I really felt bad for the lead. Like, where I'm at right now is I feel really bad for the lead because, like, clearly his friend is not his friend. And it's like he has serious issues that, like, someone needs to give him medicine and, like, some, like, therapy for.
And a hug. That poor boy spent his whole life not being loved by anyone around him. He's just being taken advantage of, and it broke my heart. I love him. I love that drama, but my heart broke for that poor boy.
was so sad. Let's see, who else? What else are you watching? Okay, I'm watching Nuna. Keep Calm and Carrie says I'm watching Nuna younger leads now, starting with Flower Boy Ramen Shop, which I love as a theme. Are there any more besides that? Like, I need to know if there are any. I watched Flower Boy Ramen Shop. I'm just wondering if there are any more.
Watch Witch's Romance.
Witch's Romance is like that? No, I didn't know that. It's on
It's so good. I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Flower Boy Ramen Shop. I never got over the fact that she was really like his teacher, kind of. But overall, I loved the opening, like one of the opening episodes where like she calls him Oppa and then he's like, okay, and walks into the classroom. It was like one of the best scenes ever.
That was my favorite scene. I absolutely love that. Like, I'm gonna call you Oppa, and then she's like, "Oh crap, you're in my class."
Yes. Okay, so in a drunk confession moment, this is like really nothing to do with K-dramas, but I kind of accidentally did that on accident to my Oppa's son. Like, I thought I was drunk texting somebody else, and I was drunk texting my Oppa's like son, and I called him Oppa, and then I did it, and then the next day I saw what I had done, and I was like, oh, like I can't believe I did that. It was awful. T laughed at me so hard. She's like, I can't believe you called her dog saying Oppa. I was like, I know, it was so gross.
That's funny.
Well, let's see. Which is Romance. Apparently, I'm behind on
watch that one. It's so good.
That one looked really good. There's someone who's the lead male in that one.
You're gonna make me think of his name.
Yeah,
I know him. He's in the other drama that I'm watching, Marriage Not Dating. He's in that, isn't he? In that? No. Oh gosh, no, I can't remember. No, Marriage Not Dating is the My Shy Boss guy. Okay, let me look it up.
I hated Jung Ho-woo's character in Flower Boy Ramen Shop. Really? Oh, I thought everyone was so good in that show. The premise of it was a little awkward, but overall, I thought it was kind of cute.
I loved it. But I like so many dramas.
Oh, which drama are we talking about right now? Oh, The Witch's Romance.
The lead in Witch's Romance.
I'm behind on watching that one, but I don't know who the lead is.
Park Seo-joon.
Park Seo-joon. Lola beat you by half a second.
Ah! Lola! You're so fast!
I love him. Park Seo-joon is in it? Stop.
Yes! You need to watch it. He's so adorable. His smile just makes the whole world a better place to be in.
It does. Did you guys ever watch, I don't know if you guys watch the reality shows that they go on, but like 2 days, one night, he was on with the other Hwarang boys. It was the best episode of anything I've ever seen ever.
Yes, you need to watch this one because he's really, really good, and there's no like teacher-student thing to get in between the romance. It's just they're like next door neighbors. You need to. It's great.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, he was in She Was Pretty. Yes. Yes. Okay, so She Was Pretty. I loved him in that, but I hated that show because for like half of it, I have naturally really curly hair, and I started to get like self-conscious about my curly hair for like half a minute, and then I was like, well, what are you doing? Like, you better get some self-confidence, put some gel in, and like fix your problems. And it took them 7 episodes to get that girl some foundation and some hair gel, and that. So I really liked that show, but it really, like, the curly hair like subplot really got to me for a little bit, and then I was like, I kind of got thrown off by it.
Can't say I have that problem, but I can understand it. I don't like how they always use curly hair as like that's the sign of someone who's a country bumpkin, is they have like the worst hair possible, and it's usually super curly and frizzy, like the girl in. Oh, it was super cute. It just aired. Sungkook's drama.
King Shopping King Louis.
Yes, thank you. My brain just had a zombie moment. But yeah, Shopping King Louis. She had the same problem. She had the crazy frizzy curly hair. It's always like, why is that the mark of someone who didn't live in Seoul? I don't know.
Right? Okay, so everyone in the comment section is talking about some bedroom scene, but I don't know what show.
Which is Romance.
Oh.
It's a good one.
There's a bed scene? Stop.
Yep. Yep. It's a good scene.
It's a good scene.
It's a good scene.
It was like the piano scene was a good scene.
Where she finds out. That's the scene where she finds out that he's younger than her.
Okay.
Let's just leave it at that, and then you can go watch it.
Yes.
Good drama.
She did too much with the hair. Yes, there was too much with the hair, and she was pretty.
Yes.
Erin said, I started watching Hwarang to support V, but I was hooked by Park Seo-joon before V had a single scene. Yes!
I totally get that.
He was so good. I loved him and She Was Pretty, and then Hwarang, he really, like, snatched me in.
I loved him in Witch's Romance.
I can't believe I haven't seen that. I literally keep meaning to watch it, and then I always get sidetracked by, like, something that's on currently. But
you just have to go back and watch the older dramas. Not that that one's that old, really. No, what was it? 2014. So it's not that old, but you still need to go watch it.
I do. I feel like it's a classic I haven't seen.
It's a good one.
Glenn said the most awesome bed scene. I love when she sees his ID. It goes from hot to hilarious. Those are my favorite scenes.
That's how she finds out he's younger. It's also a warning that beer can get you into trouble. If we didn't learn that from My Secret Romance, alcohol can sometimes get you into trouble.
Right? Oh my God, that reminds me of, okay, this is, again, not drama related, kind of, but did you all ever see So In-guk went on this TV show with his mom, and they were talking about, like, how they registered for his birth a month after, at the same time they registered their marriage. So, like, he was born right when they got married, and then, like, they like make her play out the timeline of his birth versus, like, when she met his dad, and she goes, of course he did what I said. I was older than him, I knew better, but, like, his dad didn't know that his mom was, like, 7 years older than him. It was amazing. I gotta find that clip. But So In-guk is just like, what, mom?
That's fantastic, actually.
Okay, let's see. I've been trying to watch classic dramas. I started, but it was over by the second episode. Oh, Coffee Prince! I've only seen part of Coffee Prince. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Seriously?
I know. I start things. I have a problem with finishing and following through.
All I can say is go you. Okay? You need to watch it because he's such a good kisser.
He really is. Oh my gosh. I really appreciate when there's, like, real kisses. Like, for real.
His kisses are life and death all at the same time. And Coffee Prince has good ones.
I need it.
You do.
Well, guys, we're kind of getting close to 9, and I have to get one of my kids to bed here pretty soon, but I just wanted to, like, see, little girl, what's wrong with you? Thanks, y'all. I know I need to finish up all these dramas I haven't watched. They suck. But yeah, so anyways, I just want to say, like, get a quick, like, recap from you guys on if you like doing, like, drama chats, because we wanted to do this once a month on the first Wednesday of every month. So I guess if that's something you guys want to do, I had a lot of fun tonight. So I don't know. What did you think?
I think it's great, but I always like talking about dramas. So again, biased.
Cool. Okay, so we're gonna try and do this once. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm committed to all of you here. The first Wednesday of every month, we'll get together and do this, and I will, now that I figured out what to do, I will do it correctly on time the next time.
Yay!
So yeah, all right. Well, any parting comments or thoughts for this month? I don't have any. I feel like
anybody
all the things.
Well, I had fun. I think this was a good idea.
Keep commentary said, I've never been with so many adults in the K world, right? Isn't it good to find, like, other, like, people who, like, have, like, adult issues going on? Like, I'm just like, oh no, like, this isn't really a problem in, like, life, but it's so nice to, like, find other people that I'm like, oh, you watch dramas and you're into K-pop and you guys get me, like, I get it.
it's just nice to know you're not alone. Like, you sit on the couch and you watch these dramas and no one else in your own little world, or at least not in mine, has any idea what I'm doing. And they're like, you're crazy. And then you go online and you're like, oh, my people, I have found you. I'm alone.
That's like literally why I started a YouTube channel. Like T and I were like, there has to be more of us in the world. We're not nuts. We're not crazy people. We have to be out there.
Yep, this is why I started writing about it, because I'm like, surely someone out there somewhere knows what I'm talking about and they appreciate it. And
yes,
and I'm like, oh,
there's gotta be someone else. So yeah, there's no one. You guys aren't crazy. Well, you might be. I'm a little crazy, but I'm fun crazy, and in a fun way. And yeah, so we found our people. I love it.
Yes, me too. So.
All right, guys. Well, I gotta get going. So thank you guys so much. I had so much fun. So we'll do this next month. So put a reminder on your calendar next month. The first, what is that? The first Wednesday of next month.
First Wednesday, I think it's the 7th. Yes, June 7th.
Cool. All right, June 7th. Be here or be square.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Bye. I'll see you all later.
Bye.